Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Lex's Budget Bunker Build. And thanks guys for joining me on this journey. Some of you guys have been around for over a year now, and I really appreciate that. So it's the only reason I make the videos is people are watching them. So over 650 subscribers now, so I'm heading up towards that 1k milestone, and got a bit of a sort of an unusual episode planned to celebrate that when I reach that. So yeah, hang in there, things are going to get interesting. So anyway, this week, so last week I got a few jobs done around the elevator shaft, the tracks rather, and that sort of thing. So this week I'm going to concentrate on digging. So it'll probably be a reasonably short episode because nobody wants to watch, or not many people want to watch hours and hours of me digging. But I'll give you a sort of an overview of the progress I make and how it's going. And basically I need to take the shaft down a little bit deeper, and then I can start excavating for the foundations, which the side tunnel walls will be sitting on. And of course these need to be pretty solid because it's going to have the roof on top of the walls, and that'll be holding up all the clay above it. So I can't really skimp on this part of the project. This needs to be done properly. As they say, shit is getting real now. When you start actually digging sideways, it's a whole new ball game. So yeah, hang in there guys. And of course I'm joined by Oo, the bunker mascot. So if you guys want to know the backstory of Oo, just I'm going to try and link last week's video into this one. This will be a first for me. I'm still learning this whole video in YouTube and business stuff. But if you didn't watch last week's episode and you want to know the backstory to Oo, then I'll chuck a link in there. And this will be a first for me if it works. So anyway, cheers guys. We'll see you down in the bunker. Right guys, I'm down in the bunker. Now, I don't know if you recall the episode I did about putting these extra lights. But just to sort of give you an idea of how much I've progressed with the digging, I'm actually standing, so I haven't excavated the whole of this bottom layer yet. So I've got to, and that'll be today's, or this week's project, is to get the rest of this out and then get down a little bit lower. But just to show you how much deeper I've got since I did the lights, I'm standing on the bottom here, and I can only just reach the switch now. So I've gone down quite a bit, and you sort of don't, as you're doing it, you don't really realise how deep you're going. Sometimes it feels like you're not making a lot of progress, but the fact that I can stretch up there now to reach the light switch at least shows me. And look at the bottom of the ladder. Yeah, it's a stretch again now. I can just barely get my leg up there. So I'm going to have to pretty soon put in some more layers of retaining wall and bring the ladder down so that I'm not stretching to get up there. So that'll probably be my next, after this session of digging, that'll probably be my next focus, is to get some more retaining wall in. So at this stage, what I'm thinking is probably there'll be 2 more layers of this coming down, and then a 3rd layer, and that 3rd layer will actually go back to having, go back to being a square, like 4 sides rather than 3 sides. And that bottom layer will be basically the bottom of the entrance to the tunnel, the side tunnel. So getting pretty close, and that's of course when I really get stuck into doing the foundations. But you can see I'm stretching up to reach. It's a stretch now to reach the top of the side tunnel. But as I say, bear in mind there will be quite a bit of foundation and floor, so that'll bring that up a bit. Anyway, time to get on some digging. Well friends, I've had quite a bit of feedback on my my janky setup here with this this chain and the clip here, the fast release clip, which of course is off, I believe it's off a fall arrestor kit. I think if from memory there was a kit they threw out at work because it had expired, and pretty much everything was pretty worn out, but this clip I thought could be quite useful, so I salvaged it from the bin, as you do. But as multiple people have pointed out, mounted the way it is like this, not designed to take a load like this. It'll probably at best bend it, but quite possibly fail. So I'm going to address that. Yeah, I'm going to sort that out and make that a little bit better, hopefully to everybody's satisfaction. So let's see how we do. Right guys, my first job is to get this link off here so I can free this up. Okay guys, so I got that bolted on with a heavy duty bolt. That's well solid. And what I'm going to do, the other advantage now is when I hook it up, I don't need to leave any slack. So if I want to take it down a little bit further, I can just unhook it and take it down and then hook it into another link. But by having very little slack, if the cable breaks, it doesn't give the elevator time to accelerate to any great speed. So it's just going to drop a couple of inches and then lock up. And this is mounted in the position where it's strongest. So that's, yeah, I'm happy with that. And just want to thank everybody for calling me out on that one. You know, I tend to be a bit near enough, good enough quite often. And yeah, honestly, that I might have got away with that, but I might not have. And this is undoubtedly a much better setup. So cheers to that, guys. Keep those comments coming. I really appreciate them. Right, on to the next job. Well, hello friends. It's just about the end of my holiday now, so I'm back to work tomorrow, which can't say I'm exactly excited about, but it is what it is. But I've had a great break, got heaps done. Not you know, I've got a bit done in the bunker, but also a lot around my house and property, which I've been really pleased about. Been working like a Trojan, to be honest. I've actually lost 3 kilograms of weight in 3 weeks. So and I mean, my job is active, but it just shows how much more active I am when I'm home. So yeah, no, it's been good. So I'm going to do one more little job before I finish up for the holiday, and that's run the auger back down that hole again. So I've got the drill fixed now, so we'll see how deep I can get with that and see what we can dig up. And once that's done, then that'll be it for the that'll be it for this session. But it's really hot upstairs, outside, and so I thought I'm ready for a snack. So I thought I'd have it down here in the bunker. It's very nice and cool down here. Probably, at a guess, I'm actually need some batteries for my thermometer, my digital thermometer. I'll test the temperature, but I'm guessing it's probably about 18-19 degrees down here. So very comfortable compared to outside. So don't mind me while I just have some cheese and crackers, chippies, got a cheese slice. Living my best life, mate. Living my best life. Just a slight smell of mud in the Smoko room, but funny thing actually, it's not really mud, it's clay now, and doesn't really have a great sort of smell to it really. Slightly, I guess, slightly damp, but really not that bad. Anyway, cheers, and I'll let you go. I won't subject you to watching me eat and drink all this. And but when I finish this, I'll bring you back and we'll have a go with the auger. Right guys, here we go. There's a bit of water down there, so I'm going to have to probably, that'll come up, I guess it'll come up with the clay. Lovely jubbly. Chuck that over there. There we go, that's a good idea. And then the mud won't, if it falls off the auger, it won't fall down the hole again. So go around in circles. Just clay so far. That's as far as I can go. Yes, see old red clay all the way. So it's probably at about, so the it'll be get on for about 6.5 meters depth in total, and she's still just that same old clay. You know, at least I know. Well guys, that's it. That's actually brings this episode to a conclusion. I'll swing the camera around there. So basically you can see I've this last week I've been excavating quite a bit. So we've excavated out there. I'm standing in the tunnel, our side tunnel alcove, and it's about, let's see if I can swing the camera around. There we go. Yeah, so you can see, you know, there's quite a bit of headroom between my head and the top of the tunnel. So, I mean, I'm allowing for, so I'm going to put a door frame in here, like a, probably a 50mm angle iron frame to frame the door. So that'll take, if you think about it, 50 on top, 50 on the bottom, there's 100mm gone. And then I got to put in the foundations. So not quite sure how thick to do that. I'm thinking probably about 300 or 400mm, plenty of rebar and stuff. I mean, that probably sounds quite thick, but it's going to be quite a bit of weight on there because that'll have the walls sitting on the foundations, and then the ceiling on top of that, and anything that sits on top of the ceiling, of course, will be pushing down. Anyway, so next episode, I'm probably going to be concentrating on a bit of the infrastructure side of things. I'm going to put in, I found another LED light, a brighter one. I'm going to put that in because I'm still not happy with this lighting. And I need to swing this around. The switch is up here. It's just about out of reach now. So, in fact, when I get this next level done, it will be out of reach. In fact, it's probably out of reach now. I can just about reach it. And then the, of course, the water pump, the manual override switch, that's well out of reach now. So I'm going to bring that down as well. And hopefully, here we go. Our camera works not so good. That's about it. Right, and then hopefully down this side here, get that little, at least get that strip excavated, so that I can get at least one piece of retaining wall on this side, so that I can bring the ladder down. And you see the ladders are sitting at about halfway through here, so if I put another piece on and go right to the bottom, that and get the ladder down 300mm, which would be good, because at the moment it's a big stretch. And it's only going to get worse as I get deeper. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video and listening to me ramble on. Really appreciate everybody that's watching and liking the videos, and of course if you've subscribed, I really appreciate that. Those subs are slowly coming up. And a shout out to my YouTube members, I appreciate your support, and of course my Patreons. So yep, I've got a couple of new ones recently. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I got one, BZ. So welcome to you, BZ, and Marcel. So welcome you guys. You know, I really appreciate you hopping on board in the Underground Coffee Club, and yeah, really appreciate it. So anyway, that's me done. I just want to keep talking because then it's feels like I don't have to go back to work, but that's going to happen tomorrow. So thanks guys again, and keep yourselves safe out there, and see you next week. And this is Lex out.